Hello and welcome to Sporting Brunch. Callum Byrne, Tom Fenton, James Phillips and Cameron O'Neill. Episode 9, The Wait is Over. Follow us on Twitter at Sporting_Brunch and download us on iTunes. Just search for Sporting Brunch. Coming up, we look at the football action. We have a look back at the Spanish Grand Prix and the preview to Monaco. Plug and mug of the week as per usual. We're looking at a little bit of tennis and the World Championship snooker and the Aviva Premiership rugby, and we have a new game. Hello and welcome back to Sporting Brunch. The 2-week wait is over.
Callum, yeah. So is that what the title's about?
That's what the title's also for Arsenal as well.
Ah,
thank you for clarifying these cryptic little titles we've got.
That's a pretty good one, isn't it? Yeah. You know.
Hello and welcome to Sporting Brunch. I'm Callum Byrne. My Twitter handle is at Mr F1_radio, and my co-hosts yet again are
Tom Fenton 11,
James Phillips at Jammy James on Twitter,
and Cameron O'Neill 1.
Thank you.
Cool.
And first up, I think we should we'll look at the action from the weekend, the FA Cup and the Europa League. We can look at that, and we will look at the Spanish League, the Liga.
The Spanish League, La Liga.
Yeah. So where do you want to start?
I suppose the FA Cup we have to really, but you know.
What a goal from Aaron Ramsey.
Yeah, no, I mean, good goal, but he's been doing that since the last few weeks.
It's one of the best goals I've ever seen.
For me, if he played all season, he'd be Player of the Year. He's been so good when he's played. No, he has.
I'll give you
bold
that.
statement, but he's been awesome.
Could Arsenal have won the league if they'd had Ramsey fit all season?
I wouldn't say. No, I would have said second or third, not won the
chance.
league. No, definitely not for me.
They'd have taken second.
Yeah, they would have taken it off
Liverpool,
us. Yeah,
because they wouldn't have lost whatever they did. What was it, 4-0?
Yeah, I can't see him.
And then also the big 6 goals conceded against Chelsea. That probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Moving on then.
If we want to look at the Europa League action that went to...
Was that it for the FA Cup final?
Yeah.
Well, what else do you want to add to that?
ITV had
the
6 hours of commentary.
I'm sorry, why the hell did they have Tim Sherwood on there?
Oh, and the Europa League did the same. He is the worst.
Was he on the Europa League as well?
Yeah, he's the worst point to go. I hate him.
I think,
I hate Adrian Charles as well. I hate him.
I'd rather have Tim Sherwood on there than Lee Dixon. Lee Dixon knows nothing. On the Europa League, Tim Sherwood was talking about his experiences when Spurs actually played against Benfica. He actually knew some of the players.
Yeah, I can grant you that one. But
Gordon Strachan was even worse. He hadn't seen much of Paul Pogba when Juventus were playing. What is this man?
No, but let's be honest, right? I'm not being funny. Adrian Charles is not a good host anymore. He's too outdated. His jokes aren't even funny. I think he's the worst host by a long shot. He tries to be funny.
Would you rather me replace him?
Because Mark Lawrence's jokes are funny.
They're better than his though. Let's be honest.
No offense, he was quite a bit better on the One Show.
Yeah, way better. He's not suited for football, in my opinion. I don't know. I just don't see him as a.
Do you find him too boring?
Yes, way too boring. And because I'm a milliner. No, because I spent so many years in a black country. His black country accent gets to me so much because I hate the accent.
So who would you replace him with then?
Anyone, Gary Logan or something, just not him.
I'll take the job.
I think I would as well.
Colin Murray. I love Colin Murray. I think he's excellent.
Do you reckon they could prime away from the BBC?
He's only on the radio. No, he's in Talk Sport now. He works for Talk Sport, yeah, so definitely.
Has he left the BBC now?
Yeah.
Oh, Mark Chapman. I like Mark Chapman.
Yeah, but he's BBC, isn't he?
Or Clemo.
Yeah, Clemo's
good.
Clemo's yeah.
Right then, Cambridge United.
No,
big game for them the day
after. But there was if you were looking at our Twitters over the weekend, you'd have noticed there was a big penalty debacle to do with the Europa League.
I did see that.
Well,
and James, what is your
the letter of the law says you have to be stood on the goal line as a goalkeeper as the kick is taken. Yes. Oscar Cardozo, yes, he stumbles his run up, which is perfectly allowed. There's nothing against that, but it completely contradicts the UEFA and FIFA rule, which says you have to be on the goal line.
But the severe goalkeeper would argue, and he showed a clip of Jesse Dudek in 2005, and he'd say, "Look,
Yeah,
Dudek did the same.
It's been
That's
going
what I
for
mean.
long. What we know,
But hang on a
if we're
minute.
gonna
He
have-
started his run up, and then he stopped. Right?
No,
you
no.
could.
Yeah,
the
he
goalkeeper
did,
is
yeah.
That does not-
anticipating
yeah.
the shot,
No,
so you do move.
This
Yeah,
does
yeah.
not allow you to move forward at least 3 feet, which is about how far you move for Cardozo's penalty. Coupled with the fact, I think the worst thing was that there was 2 officials behind the goal.
Yeah, that should have been spotted, really, to be honest.
And
yeah.
if both of them are looking at the goalkeeper, what is the point in even having TV
Yeah,
cameras
but
there?
we saw there were some definite penalties in there, and how did the people behind the goals not spot any of them? Do you remember who's the left back for Sevilla now? Moreno, is it?
I know the right back.
I think it's
Albert Moreno.
Yeah, Albert Moreno. He gave at least 2 away.
Yeah, he was
But
very cynical.
but
Very cynical.
Benfica gave 1 away. So I just think that they're useless. We need genuine technology, or we need like a 4th official to sort of.
Or we just need
voice
something that
opinions.
actually make a difference.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
Seb
those
seems to
2
think they do.
guys, the magic wands they have, they don't do anything. They're sort of they're useless, they're clueless, and I hate them.
Yeah. Well, the bigger game of the weekend saw
Here we go.
Cambridge United return to the Football League after 9 years.
Brief 10-second segment.
Went
They
down
won
with
their-
our beloved Kidderminster Harriers.
Yeah.
And
They won
sadly
the
they won
playoff,
it.
didn't they?
I still
They
would have
did.
preferred to have seen Gateshead in League
I
Two.
don't know though.
Bigger
I don't-
news.
They'd just go straight back down.
I hope
Yeah.
Fleetwood.
Oh,
Fleetwood
you
get
could-
promoted.
You can just do
Counting.
one. Fleetwood are just money bags,
They
absolute
are.
scum.
I hate Fleetwood.
They
I
can
hate
just jog
Stevenage
right
as well.
on.
Fleetwood and Stevenage. I hate them.
Stevenage are fine. It's Crawley. Crawley are
yeah.
exactly. They're
Dan
only,
Walker's team?
they're only there
Yeah.
because of money,
Definitely.
and that's wrong.
Like
at least
Manchester City?
Manchester City.
Don't
They were
no.
they were verging on sort of lower Premier League when
Yes,
even
they
in the main
breached
road
financial fair
era.
play rules, and now they want to get rid of all the English players and breach even more rules about homegrown players.
Yeah, apparently
They're
Milner's
just
on his way
animals.
to Arsenal, but
Yeah, Milner to Arsenal.
I've heard that Milner's renewing his contract.
No, he's not. Michael Richards to Liverpool, and they want to get rid of all that. But Lescott's gone. He's already gone, isn't he? It's pathetic.
Where's Lescott going?
Well, he'll probably go to West Ham or Villa or something. But
I hope he comes to Villa.
yeah, me too.
It's exactly what we need.
Definitely.
If we preview then the playoffs, the Derby versus QPR, who's going to win that one?
Derby, 100%.
No, QPR.
I hope Derby.
QPR
Hoping
can jog
Derby.
Charlie Austin will do the job, and I hope. No,
doesn't
I love
matter.
QPR. I mean, I like Derby, yeah, because I've got family there and stuff. But yeah, it's
Make it all sentimental, are we?
yeah.
He's doing the
Get
X
the
Factor
violins
thing.
out.
No,
yeah.
Derby deserve it. They've actually had a really good season.
Yeah, but they have.
Steve McLaren.
It just depends whether Chris Martin turns up on the day.
Yes, but look,
Because-
right. My argument is, if QPR would have had Austin all season, they'd have finished above them.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. So Charlie Austin's been keeping
that's
it.
Yeah, but they
because-
still would have ended up playing each other in the playoffs.
Because
Yeah,
they've got an absolute dearth of talent that, say, 5 years ago probably would have been a mid-table Premier League team.
Well, yeah.
Look at Luke Young, Bobby Zamora, Andy Johnson.
I still prefer QPR as a club.
Kevin Doyle.
Absolutely not. It's all about Derby.
No.
Derby are going to...
Champions
They'll win
League
it.
this weekend as
Yes.
well.
We didn't even talk about La Liga, did we?
We can come. Do you want to-
Atleti. That's not called
Atletico,
it's
they're
Atleti.
newly crowned
Atleti.
Spanish champions. Take on Real Madrid. Who's going to win that?
I
think it's
you
gonna
know
be a
what?
cracker.
Well, the issue is now there's 2 big injuries. Ronaldo might be injured, and Diego Costa looks almost certain to be injured.
Turan
And
Arda
Arda
also.
Turan, yeah. Arda Turan. I mean, the thing is for me is that
Khedira's back.
well, yeah, but I can't see a player sort of winning it for Atletico unless they just sit back and defend. So for me,
What they did against Barca.
well, yeah, but if Bale plays to his best and sort of makes up for the Ronaldo loss, I think Madrid will win it.
Madrid
just
to
just
win,
about,
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
just
Madrid
about.
will win it. I wouldn't be surprised if Atletico win
I
it.
thought we just all like want Madrid to win rather than Real.
Oh yeah,
Real Madrid, sorry.
Real Madrid, thanks.
covering
But,
ourselves off there.
And I just think, Real Madrid have been so good this season. And Atletico, if they had not Costa and Arda Turan, who's going to win the game for him? Villa's not even that
David-
good anymore.
Wow.
I like David Villa.
I like him,
do,
but
yeah.
he's not
Okay.
at his best. He's
Yeah.
not a good match
Gabby.
winner. They're not match winners.
They've got the chance. They've
But they're good at the
Potential.
back. You know,
And
Gotti-
they don't
Gotti,
score a lot of goals
Courtois.
today. Yeah, well, he's going to score the goals, is he?
no, I was
Yeah.
talking about how they're good at the back.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. They defend well, but they rarely score
their
above
back door
2
is
goals.
safe. Let's say.
Yes, unlike Madrid with Sergio Ramos.
Also, this weekend is the Jewel in the Crown, the Monaco Grand Prix.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
and you can't look past a Rosberg Hamilton duel again. And I think it'll be very very similar to last year.
I
do.
think it's going to be like Monaco '92. I think it was where
When?
Senna was ahead of Mansell, and Mansell tried.
Oh yeah, and he collapsed. Was that?
15 laps
He pushed-
trying to get past him.
When he pushed his car over the line, or was that something
Yeah,
different?
no,
I mean,
he collapsed,
that
didn't
was Dallas. That
Yeah.
was
Oh,
in
sorry.
America.
But I mean, I think it'll be like last year, where the person who gets pole wins it for me.
Well, usually he's in Monaco.
Well, yeah.
2012 Mark Webber, 2011 Sebastian Vettel,
But yeah,
2010 Mark Webber.
I hope McLaren come back to the form because they've been woeful.
Unless it rains.
Well, yeah, then you never know, do you? You never know.
Me and Callum have figured something out with McLaren, how they seem to be focusing too much on tuned than their actual cars.
And their road cars.
There is no point in Kevin Magnussen doing tuned. It'll be the most boring tuned ever. He's not...
Tuned, not tuned.
Not tuned. Sorry, tuned, yeah.
Tuned.
But honestly, he's so boring. It's like... That's not going to make for good television.
And talking of tune, right after this, we've got our little special coming up about sporting music. So
yes, that's coming up on Wednesday, but we'll record it today probably, won't we?
Give that one a listen if you don't mind.
It will be great. It will be genuinely good. Is that all we've got money go?
If you want to talk about the Spanish Grand Prix.
What if we don't?
Just to...
Well, let's be honest. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Spain and Japan are the two most boring Grand Prix on the circuit.
Yep.
And it was not a good race to watch until the last 10 laps when it got a bit heated between the
6
Ferraris.
to 10 laps.
Yeah, the Ferraris and
when you had
Mercedes.
Vettel and Bottas, the two Ferraris, and the two Mercedes.
Yeah.
And I think we saw Vettel back to his best.
Well, he's getting used to this new car now.
Yeah,
he was very unlucky in qualifying. I think he probably could have got a second row.
And until now, I mean, there's been a lot of people saying that Vettel looks average now because of Ricciardo, but I think the second half of the season will tell. You know what I mean?
The thing is, though, Ricciardo, what has he driven? A Toro Rosso and a HRT. Yeah. How much downforce have those cars got?
Well, exactly. Yeah, he's learned his trade.
What has Vettel been driving a Red Bull? That's got so much downforce. So when you go into these new cars, which have hardly any downforce, when you're so used to it, well, this kind of happens. As whereas Ricciardo's used to driving with low downforce.
The thing with this was, I heard it on the radio or it was on the TV, and it was. Wasn't Vettel at the back of the grid at the start of the race?
15th.
Near the back. Yeah.
For Spain, that's a really good drive.
And didn't he get up to 4th?
Yeah.
And that I think is going to be his biggest. He's going to be his main achievement that he's going to try and build on.
Well, you can see
that's positive because he had a torrid weekend.
Yeah, I mean, you can see towards the end of the season that Red Bull will sort of close the gap. But I think it'll be too late by then.
Will they be quick enough? Will they be quick enough? Because
I think they will. But
people are saying they'll close the gap, but
I think that by around sort of.
Mercedes is so far ahead. They're more focused on the ethics of the sport at the moment.
Well, exactly. Yeah. Well, I just think that eventually they will.
Speaking of which, guess what my new text message tone is?
What? God, not again.
V6 engine. I love it.
A V6 bloody engine. Oh man.
Yeah, the V6 engine. Downshifting.
I like how committed Callum is to the cause, but
I do not want him to change.
It's a little bit sad.
I do not want them to change him.
You didn't hear him last year when we were.
We're on air.
When we were waiting to go to prom, we were at our mate's house.
Oh yeah, it kept going on.
His phone kept going. Just kept going off.
Prom memories, man. Some guys came to mind in a ice cream van. That was so cool.
Anyway, plug of the week, everyone.
I don't know what I said that.
Plug of the week, shall we go?
Oh yeah, okay, plug of the week. I guess I'll go for no. I won't go for no fear actually because of the stupid thing that.
Hurry up, Tom.
I'll go for links. Why not? It's hot. You need some links. You know what I mean? But
I don't know. Plug of the week. Kermit's Harry's new home kit. I really like it. Back to the old Admiral days of the striped collar.
No, I'll plug Liverpool's new away kit, the old yellow top. That was excellent. I thought in the game against Shamrock Rovers, that was brilliant.
Shamrock Rovers.
I don't understand why we're playing friendlies now, by the way.
Yeah, this post-season friendlies.
It's stupid.
I think I'm
especially the Man City one in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, that was absurd.
I'm gonna plug Pump It Up events. They specialise in water zorbing and land zorbing, and especially zorb football. Which sounds sounds quite entertaining because there are no rules.
The pessimist over here is once again being pessimistic.
I've been there.
My plug of the week is Alistair Griffin's album Albion Sky. Go check it out.
You love Alistair Griffin, don't you? As you'll find out, viewers, as you'll find out.
Underrated.
Yeah.
Quote of the week, I have 2 here. So
I've got one. It's excellent. Yeah, I've got.
Can I play my 2?
Yes.
So the first one is Ted Kravitz on the Ted's Notebook. If it will play, please play.
Is the volume off?
Yeah, I've just turned it up.
Inside scoop on something affecting Ferrari. I don't need that anymore, so I can stick it in that bin, which is very convenient. I think that's a recycling bin, isn't it? Oh dear, no, it's plastics only. Oh dear. Right, okay, well, I'll tell you about...
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I found that really entertaining.
Very witty, Callum.
You would find that entertaining.
Yes, I did. And the next one is Kimi Raikkonen's interview with Sky after the race.
You were ahead at the time, but Fernando pitted first. Was that his choice, your choice, the team's choice?
I don't know.
Would you have wanted to pit first though?
That is it, he walked off.
Oh god.
6 words, and it was I don't know twice.
Yep.
Classic Kimmy there.
Yeah.
I think he'll be sad when he leaves the sport.
Well,
he's
I
the
didn't
one
miss him.
character.
Honestly, I think he'll leave at the end of this season or the year after.
Yeah, he's not been brilliant.
He's struggling with the cars. He's a bit like Jensen in a way. It's kind of sad to see.
It is kind of, yeah. The old breeder dying out.
Your quote of the week, Tom?
I'll go for Sami Nasri's girlfriend talking about Didier Deschamps. I'm not going to repeat the words she said, but it was quite explicit, obscene language. Calling Didier Deschamps and bleeping bleep. And yeah, I mean,
France.
It just sums up the French and Sami Nasri and everything about him's wrong.
James, I think you've got one.
Oh, Kevin Peterson. I think it was Delhi Daredevils against the Rajasthan Royals. And he was asked whether the team wished to battle field. He said field, and I don't know why. So it just shows a complete lack of ingenuity,
Guys, your
thinking.
Poor this week.
I mean, he just does not have a clue. He's absolutely lost it. Quite frankly, he shouldn't even be a professional.
Okay.
That's your quote of the week.
But he's just showed absolutely no initiative. He doesn't even know whether his side want a battlefield in a cricket game.
But we've known that for a long time. He's had no initiative.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, how more simple can you appear on a cricketing pitch?
He's a simple fellow.
If a 6-year-old came up and said that, you wouldn't be surprised.
Well, yeah.
So, I'm
off.
Left me speechless, that one.
Indeed.
Tennis. The French Open is getting ever closer, and the Rome Masters was yesterday, and Novak Djokovic came from a set down to beat Rafael Nadal. Is this like a turning point? Will Nadal finally lose the French Open?
Hopefully.
Let's hope so.
Not
Del
Nadal
Potro.
fans here.
Del Potro, I think's got a decent chance there, to be honest.
Yeah, I like that Patro. But yeah.
No, I hope Nadal wins. I like Nadal.
Well, to be honest, I hope Dustin Brown wins, but it's not going to happen,
No,
realistically.
get him on feet. I love Monfils.
Well, I'd with those two. Songa, I might seen him win.
A big story which broke while we were off air was the passing of Elena Baltacha, and today the passing of Sir Jack Brabham. If we want to have a minute to...
Dylan Tombides? Anybody?
Who?
West Ham
Of
striker.
course, yeah, sorry.
So do you want to have a moment
Nice
of
to
applause?
pay attention.
I shouldn't have said who, sorry.
A moment
Sorry,
of
guys.
applause
Should we take like a 30-second...
Silence? Go with that.
No, I think applause is
Alright.
better for the radio, isn't it? Yeah.
I can't live for 30 seconds.
Anyway,
Thank you, James.
do you want to... Is Magic Weekend rugby league or rugby union?
I've got
Rugby
no
league.
idea.
Rugby league.
It's on Pick TV for some reason.
He was on
Pick
Sky
TV,
over the weekend as well. I
Pick
like
TV
the
Sky.
format of Magic Weekend though.
Well, back-to-back games.
Back-to-back games at one stadium.
I think
So all the fans from different teams go into the same stadium and they can watch more than one.
But unless you get, say, 10,000 fans for each team, in which case they don't get to watch their team.
Then they're stuck.
I think the idea of it's quite good. Do you want to...
But Heineken Cup final coming up, and it's Saracens against what is it?
Toulon, isn't it?
Toulon?
Toulon.
Oh, we've
It's
done
Johnny
our
Wilkinson.
homework.
It's Johnny Wilkinson.
The Man City.
Man City of rugby, yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
They
City
buy
of rugby.
all players, man.
I'd say PSG.
Well, either's good, yeah.
They're the Man City of the English Premier League, and they show. And this season, I think, has been their strongest in the Aviva Premiership.
Yeah.
They're now in the final with Northampton Saints. Now that's
I think
is going to be a strong match.
That's what I mean. You give me criticism earlier for saying that they've been awesome. And I think they have.
They have been a good team, and they've spent their money well because a few months ago, the coach sent them off to New York to have a bit of rest and relaxation. Then they came back and they. You should stop.
Movements don't really
Like,
describe our radio, I'm afraid.
But no, they came back and they showed that they can play even after 1 week of rest and relaxation. And I think, this season has been their strongest.
It's been a real turnaround, hasn't it? Because weren't they in a bit of turmoil a few years ago? Sort of in a bit of a dark place.
I'm not sure, but I don't really
Got a couple
remember.
of facts wrong. But big news in rugby is Danny Cipriani's back.
Oh God, yeah.
The guy who got hit by a bus and left the bus more scarred than him. Says a lot, really.
And Johnny Wilkinson's announced his retirement.
Has he?
Yeah, he has.
This morning.
You know he has, Callum.
I actually don't. I honestly don't.
Yeah, James is really pessimistic about Wilco, but I think he's been such a great player for England. And the greatest moment in English rugby history
was those 3 points at the Rugby World Cup final.
Since about 2006, he's only been in the squad because of those 3 seconds.
It doesn't matter,
when the
but he's
ball
still
flew over.
Look at that shift for Toulon. That proved what a great player he is. That he won that. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, it shows we're not a progressive rugby nation, doesn't it? If you're gonna keep that,
it does.
Look at the Six Nations. Should have
we're
won that,
keeping
really.
him in the team for as long as we did after, say, 2006, 2007, when he was very ineffective.
Yeah, but that was when we had Martin Johnson as a manager.
Yeah,
now we've got Stuart Lancaster. He's showing the England team have got promise.
I've got high hopes.
Yeah, and it's a Rugby World Cup next year as well, and it's in this, and it's in.
I think we'll be ready for that. I think we'll do well.
I think
I might go to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Not England, of course.
Get out.
I'm gonna wait for the music one, folks. I'm gonna really lay into James about patriotism.
Mug of the week. Who wants to start with this? I think
I'll go first.
Can I go first this week?
Oh, God. As always.
Let's let Cameron go first. He's
Go on, Cameron.
Well, I don't really have a mug of the week. I think I have a humorous.
That's fun. Mine's pretty humorous.
This one is at the Northampton Leicester match over the weekend in the semi-finals for the Aviva Premiership.
Yep.
Tom Young's managed to get himself into a bit of a fight with one of the Northampton players.
Yes.
And then as soon as that finished, and the Twitter afterwards was the guy from Northampton saying, "Don't worry, man, I'll get the beers in." And then Tom Young saying, "Great right hook."
Yeah, I do have that side of rugby is so cool.
I think he's brilliant.
Yeah, I do think it's brilliant.
Who's the mug though?
I think the picture of it is amazing. When you can see his face shattering to the left-hand side.
So would Muggs be everybody in football who moans about that kind of stuff?
Yeah, because then you look at football, and then you just go and then you look at Luis Suarez, and he bit somebody.
Yes, right.
James, your mug of the week.
I'm that
very on the spot.
Well, we've got a. We've got the same.
Have we? Mine's different.
Oh, right.
Mine's him.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
I honestly can't think of one.
Okay.
Right.
Mine and Tom's mug of the week is James. Do you want to reveal your reason why?
My reason is because I'm a passionate swimmer. I'm a lifeguard and I hold records for How's Own Town. Thank you very much.
Good
no need for applause. No, but as a passionate swimmer, and for James to say swimming is not important.
I didn't say that.
What did you say then?
I said, I think I said swimming's nothing because it's sort of. Well, we were explaining to a girl in our media class about different sports, and then she was like, "I don't need to ask about swimming," and I was like, "Yeah, there's a reason for that. It's pretty much just end to end of a pool."
Except, do you know how hard it is?
Yeah, you can't contemplate.
Try doing 2,000 metres.
I can't swim at all.
So we're talking. So someone who still uses armbands.
I think it's fine. It's just that I avoided every single lesson I could at school, to be honest.
See, no, exactly. This is
the reason.
I don't think I ever used armbands.
Everybody in the country should learn to swim.
The reason that James is my mug of the week is for saying that penalties are not good, and we should have replays instead.
No, we should.
What happens if we end up with 6 replays for a cup final?
Yeah.
Well, what happened 40 years ago? We just played them. Then along came the USA World Cup, and the stupid Yanks. They needed a result. They couldn't deal with a draw. They had to have a result, so we had to implement them, and we've just stuck with them ever since.
It's brilliant, but you cannot deny there is something great about penalty shootout.
As a patriot, Tom, I thought you'd be fully for replays.
No, because
England never win them.
That's not the point.
No, except
we've got later Baines now. It's all good.
What's good about them is how tense they are.
Yeah, it's not holding your body.
Anyone can win a penalty shootout.
Anyone can win a replay.
It's a fundamental life skill to be, calm under pressure, and that tests it to the max. And I think it's brilliant.
Right,
It's a bit like two-word tango, really.
Yeah.
Are we going to do our new game, or are we going to go with two-word tango?
New game.
We'll start off with our new game, which is an invention. Well, it's not an invention of mine.
Who's going first, by the way?
It's one I've decided.
It's exciting. This is
one I've just
Who wants to
decided.
go first then?
Come on.
Should we do a spin the bottle? Who goes first?
Bit of a big bottle, isn't
Well,
it?
I was going to use your links.
Spin a links.
So
Let's go for it.
Someone got a pen. There we go. Right.
That's pretty much you, Cam.
Okay.
Right. This game.
Do you want me to leave
explain the game
So
first?
Well, this game is the sticky note game, and we'll each have a sporting
We've only
star.
got time for one, so it'll be me.
We'll have one run round of everyone, and the person who's got the sticky note on the head, which will be me, doesn't know what they have to do.
They're about to leave the room now. We'll tell you, the listeners, what they're going to be.
Okay.
They have to ask yes/no questions to us, and when they
you've got to guess who it
reach
is.
their conclusion.
Hang on a sec. Shouldn't the listeners guess as well? Isn't that the whole point of the game, to make it more exciting?
Yeah, but we've got a phone. We've got a phone for them to phone in.
No, they can sort of guess.
No. We're going to tell them. We're going to tell them who it is.
That's exciting.
No, it's like
isn't
Family
it?
Fortunes, really.
Yeah.
No, all time Mr. and Mrs. That's the one.
But yeah, Callum's going to have a sticky note stuck to his head for any start or anything to do with the sport.
Okay.
And he's going to ask us questions, and we can only say yes or no.
What?
Okay.
Who are we picking?
I think we're going to pick somebody from rugby that's going to get him confused.
It's a bit tough.
Yeah, it'd be a tough one for him.
I did it the other week, and he was Chris Robshaw. Didn't get him for about half an hour.
Chris Ashton, sorry.
Jason Robinson.
No, that's too old. Go Ashton. You've had
Go Richie Gray.
Don't know who he is. Oh, the jock guy. Yeah.
Scottish guy, yeah.
So, just to clarify for the listener, we're going for Scotland lock Richie Gray.
The tall blonde guy. Yeah. You don't know.
6'8" and massively.
Yeah, huge.
Come on in.
Huge. And Callum's back in the room.
Woo! Come on then, Callum.
Steady on, Jim.
Come on, right.
He hasn't got it yet.
Come here. Lift your hair up.
Hang on, can you see that?
No.
Sure.
Right. Normally, when we do this, we use sellotape, so we'll have to improvise. You'll have to hold your hand on it.
It stays.
Well, you can just get rid of it because we know who he is and the listeners do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, let's proceed. Ask a question.
Am I a sportsman?
You don't
Yes.
Yeah.
I was supposed to a woman, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Am I from the world of rugby?
Yes.
How did you know?
Because I had a feeling it would
See,
be.
get Cameron back.
I had a
Except
feeling
now.
it would be.
Except now, let's have a guess.
God, it's going to test my rugby knowledge.
This is going to test your knowledge.
Are they a member of the England team?
No.
Is it Toby Flood then?
No.
He's
He's part of the
English.
England team.
Yeah, but he's not
funny
anymore.
was.
Not anymore.
Okay, no, not England.
No.
Is he? Has he taken part in the Six Nations?
Yes.
Yes.
The 2014 Six Nations.
Yes.
Yes.
Is he Irish?
No.
No.
Oh damn. Don't tell me he's Italian.
Nope.
No.
Is he French?
Nope.
No.
So he's Welsh.
No.
Oh, so he's Scottish. Yes. Oh God, I don't know any Scot.
Callum is the only Scottish player I know. I don't know any of them apart from this
You-
guy.
you must
The most famous guy in the Scottish team.
Isn't. Well. Yeah.
He's,
Well, I'd
he's
say
about
just-
6'8".
He's a monster.
You can't give clues yet.
He's not going to get it, is it? Unless we tell him clues.
Scott.
I knew rugby was a mistake.
Oh God. You got loads of time. I need.
Come on then.
I don't know anymore.
This was a mistake.
This
guys.
might not help, but it probably won't help. But where does he play? Does he play attacking or defending?
Well, you can't. It's
Rugby's not
yes
about
or no
attacking or
questions.
defending.
Guys, he's not going to get this.
It's a game of
Is he
attrition.
scrum half?
No.
No.
Are you a forward? Ask that.
Am I a forward?
Yes.
You should get this one.
This is not going to happen, is it?
Do you want to go for a lifeline?
Can I phone a friend?
No.
I'd say
we
we
give you a
should
clue.
cut our lasses.
He's dyed his hair bleach blonde. It's long.
He's a monster.
Is that Vettel then? He dyed his hair blonde.
No, he's not in rugby.
Cut our losses. This is not.
This is not going to work at the minute.
Would you give me such an obscure?
It's not
The
obscure.
guy is Richie Gray. There you go. Do you even know who he is?
He's
Oh,
6'8". He's 6'8".
Right. Next, can we not tell our
Well.
listeners who it is? Because I think it'd be interesting for them to guess.
Yeah, okay.
Alongside.
So we'll have,
We've got
so we'll have
2
another-
minutes. We can have a
One.
quick.
We'll have another
Yeah,
round.
let's go.
one more round.
And we'll do it for Tom.
Okay. Right.
On your bike.
I need a
On
pen.
your-
See you later, guys.
I've got one.
Okay. Go on then.
We've got to leave room first.
Yeah, I need the room first. Bye bye.
Sorry, listeners. Okay, Tom's left, and we're now about to decide his character.
Are we going to tell the listeners?
No, we're going to
We're going to try it without.
Try it without it
Okay.
this time. Clever.
Yeah. I think that's a good one.
Come in.
He probably hasn't heard that. Oh yeah, he has.
Yes.
Hello, Thomas.
Back in the room.
He's back. Right.
That's it.
And stick it to his head. Make sure he can't see it.
Tom, you've got 1 minute. About.
Steady on now. Steady
You've
on.
got about a minute, so
So
you
hold
better
on
go.
your head a bit because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
on the
You
stick
better go.
list.
Okay.
Go on then. Ask your question.
Yes or no?
Sport, man or woman?
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Yes or no?
Oh,
So, am I a sportsman or am I a
am I a
sportsman?
sportsman or woman?
You're a
No,
sportsman.
Are you a
Man.
sportsman?
Am I a
sport.
sportsman?
Yes.
I'm a man. Okay. Football,
No.
No.
rugger buggers,
No.
No.
F1.
No.
Oh, it's somebody really obscure, isn't it?
No.
It's not.
No.
What
If you
other
get the
sports
sport,
then?
you'll get it.
Cricket,
No.
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 athletics,
No.
No.
any summer Olympic Games sport.
Yes.
Yes.
So, Olympic Games, cycling.
Yes.
Chris Hoy.
No.
No.
Am I English?
Yes.
No.
Jason Kenny.
No.
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 Kenny.
No.
No, he's not. He's not. Is he not
I don't know
British?
any other
From
guy.
South Africa.
Bradley. What?
No, come on.
South Africa.
He represents.
Chris Froome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew from that clear. I knew that. Yeah.
Oh, so if you got that before Tom,
Give yourself a shiny.
give us a tweet at @sporting_brunch.
And ask for some more questions.
And that's been it for this episode. It's actually been good to get back. So
Yeah. Right.
it's been good to get back.
Yeah, so
We've got our music special coming on Wednesday.
and plenty of World Cup content as well. But when the tournament starts, so keep an eye out for the interactive World Cup.
And I'm sure
specials.
we'll be able to organise an episode in half term as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm cracking up a spreadsheet of my ratings for the World Cup, so that'll be
Yeah.
interesting reading.
Are we going to have a betting thing with you?
No,
A
I think we
sweepstake.
should. Yeah, we're doing a sweepstake.
we're not.
We are.
We're not.
We'll find out about that one, but until next time.